all the Dreamchasers cards in FC25. That is literally the UCL, the UEL, UWCL, UECL, and then obviously UEFA. Dreamchasers icons all ranked in a tier list system. Let's get into it. I know you're thinking to yourself, how can I improve my FC25 experience? Look no further. MONOEXP has the best, cheapest coins on the website. Best price, best guarantee. Use the code META for 8% off, bro. You can get literally any card. Go check them out right now. What's popping, ladies and gentlemen? We are back indeed. Now, it does look like I have absolutely smashed the tier lists out the park, bro. Like, I've been doing a lot of tier lists recently, but I feel like it's just a much quicker way to showcase which cards to go for. Whether that be SBCs. If you did not check that video out, go check it out last video. Which SBCs to do to avoid the best valued ones, etc, etc. Let's jump into the actual video. Now, I didn't include these cards, the Bahoya, I think that's his name, and then Nuama, I think that's how you say it. Because obviously they just came out and I don't want to like just jump the gun, so just do bear in mind. But let us jump over to what we normally do and let's get rid of some S plus cards. And yes, indeed, Muller is indeed S plus. Trust me, insane finishing, bro. Got the likes of Raul, Mbappe, Gullit, just cards that are conventionally meta that we don't really need to be speaking about. We don't want to waste too much time, man. We got to be discreet, very accurate as possible, and unbiased. That's my, lingo when it comes to tier lists. But yeah, Harry Kane, definitely S plus as well. Probably the epitome of a striker that is the most clinical. We've got Van der Sar, definitely one of the best goalkeepers in the game, so he goes higher in that S plus list. We've got Xavi, which, in my personal opinion, right, might be the best and the epitome of a fun card to use in the game, and that's still meta. Now, I know he does only have 4-star, but the thing is with Xavi, right, even his previous iterations, so good when it comes to like just ball IQ, movement, exactly how he played in real life. This card is tenfold, has 3 playstyle pluses, amazing dribbling and passing, maxed out passing as well. It's only a recipe for success, is what I can say. Alisson, he'd be the very first S card. Wouldn't really put him on the S plus scale because he's not quite the best of the best, but I would definitely say very close to S plus. Because he's actually like one of the better. You could argue maybe Alisson actually goes bottom of S plus. I'm happy to place him there. He's a solid card. We got Thuram, definitely the best right back in the game. He goes higher in the S plus list. We've got Salah. Come on, bro. This promo, as for any new relevant promo, EA just absolutely super juice the cards. So they're definitely gonna get majority of the time S plus, and it is cream of the crop. They all have amazing playstyles. And yes, sir. Let's jump over to the actual realistic cards, the cards that we pack is what we could say. Ida Paredes, is this the card that has very low? I think he had very low defensive awareness. One of the cards has like really low defense, but yeah, 88 intercept is okay, 80 stam, I'd say A plus, bro. We have to be very accurate, man. Very strict. Alexa Putellas, any relevant version of her is S plus instantly. She has the incisive, probably the best cam in the game. Angelino, bottom of S, still a decent card. Bailey, S. These are cards that exceed somewhat expectations, but they don't quite have like the best of the best stats and playstyle pluses to put them at that scale of like pro player worthy. We've got the very first A card. I just looked at this card recently, and yeah, incisive is good, don't get me wrong, but why on earth would you go for someone like that card? Yeah, Avila, same thing with him. Bentancur is definitely S though. He's nice in terms of like interceptions. He's got the anticipate plus alongside tiki taka. So, in terms of a midfielder, you want at least a defending and a passing playstyle, I always say, plus. So Bentancur has that, and his body type's not completely bad in game. We've got Berg. I'll be honest, nothing completely crazy, A plus. By the way, we will obviously maneuver these cards in their own tier list level when I see fit at the end. Because that's when everyone is situated, But as of this moment, though, we are moving nicely. We've got Desai. I wouldn't really deem him as S plus, only due to his like lack of playstyle pluses. Now, I know he has bruiser and block. It's good in terms of like a physical aspect, but not from a meta standpoint. Someone like Gabriel is much more usable and more meta in my opinion, and he deserves to go in that S plus slot because he has the anticipate plus and jockey. Now, someone of his height, having the jockey moving left to right much more swiftly makes it very OP because he's so tall and physical already. So yeah, that's going to be definitely a good shout. We've got Shirky, 5s of 5s, that's nice. He moves kind of decent in game, but a little bit stocky. I'd say minimum S. We've got Svetkovic. This is the card. I think it is. Bro, please look at this card, boys. Please. How can you tell me, bro, that a 6... Okay, don't get me wrong, 6'5", right? Very nice agility and balance for someone at 6'5". That is insane business. An 80 reaction, 80 defensive awareness, bro, for a center back. That is literally the cream. That is the butter, bro, of what you possess. Bro has 80 defensive awareness. He's supposed to at least have above 85, but you can always add a chem style to boost that. For now, I'm happy to place him at A+. We've got Korea, definitely minimum S, but lack of playstyles, especially from a striker standpoint, kind of throws the card off to not propel him higher S or lower S+. De Ligt, definitely upper S. Solid card. We got Makalele. I'm happy enough to place him even the top of S now. Intercept and Jock is good. Don't get me wrong. Not quite on that level of, if we can compare, is there a CDM in this section? I don't think there is actually. Like a proper out and out CDM. There's not. But yeah, overall though, I think unbiasedly, like, yeah, Makalele is not S+. Same thing with Valverde. A lot of people might deem Valverde as S+. It's just the lack of playstyle pluses, man. At the end of the day, you need to have everything ticked off. And don't get me wrong, Valverde is solid in game. Some people might deem it a little bit lanky. Katarina, it's okay. It's all right. 5-star skills, she'll move okay in game. Unfortunately, some people said she's fodder for root gullit, which I do see. We've got Dembele now. The thing with Dembele, I gotta actually low-key look at his card, because if you're looking at someone, right, 1 million coins, don't get me wrong, like solid in terms of like the way he gets to the ball. It's just the 82 finishing is lacking, bro, like completely. Yeah, but overall though, Dembele used by pro players, a lot of people, a lot of the time are going to say S+, which I can agree. Like in-game is difficult to verse. We've got Caicedo, it's all right, minimum S. George, not quite on that level of S. I'd actually say, like, not really ideal. A little bit lanky as well. I think I used him 1 or 2 games. He was like through objectives. It was okay, bro. Nothing completely crazy. We got Hoyland. I'm happy to place him a little bit up. Hoyland's actually a very interesting one. I won't really look at his card, but he's more of the type of like a Isak type of card, you know. We've got Archie Gray. That was one I actually wanted to see. So there is actually a CDM in this list. I'd actually place him above Makalele. Anticipate and the tiki-taka, but the thing is, much more significant pace. Like, talking a lot. Very nice pace split, and yeah, very nice in-game as well. Wouldn't really deem him as S+, unfortunately, with the amount of other cards and also Evos, you know. But yeah, we've got Haraldson, nothing crazy, man. Hugo Bueno is decent, I have him in my team. Does his job, doesn't exceed expectations, but at least does his job. Kimmich, definitely S+. If we're looking at someone that essentially ticks both versatile roles, I mean, he can play the CDM role and he can play the CM and in the fullback. Like, that is a solid card. If you compare him to the 92 though, there's actually an increase, fair enough. And in this one, obviously, has the incisive instead of the long ball. Now, that's a much better card, bro, personally speaking. Sorry to those that have done the SBC. But hey, game is the game, man. We've got Diani, insane card. I wouldn't really quite deem her as S+. That's an interesting one, actually. Because she might actually be better than Dembele. Because she has the, firstly, it's just about the aura in-game, though. Like, does she perform better than Dembele, even though stats look better? It's a tough one. But I do think she is better, though, in terms of, like, off paper. You know, Rocket Plus, I like to say. Which is obviously the Quick Step Plus. And then the Trivela. Makes the cards seem much faster than what they are. Trivela is OP as well. We've got Prince, it's okay. Jean's Dottier. There's just so much better, boys. I'm sorry, man. Kubo is actually a decent enough card. Small, maneuvers his way past players. I'm happy to place him S. We got Koku, as Pete says, speed. If you know, you know. Yeah, I'm not really going to place him anymore above A+. Same thing with Larson. I'm being very accurate and very, very unbiased and very strict. Mariona is actually somewhat decent. Just a little bit of a weird playstyle pluses for a winger, in my opinion. Press proven and then a passing playstyle, it's okay. I would actually put her like lower S. Martinez is a nice one. People will be angry. There's going to be a couple of angry guys. I can't make everyone happy, but unfortunately these two, I don't really see see them propelling to the. I'm happy to place Lewandowski up though, but I don't see them propelling to S plus. It's just like, why get these cards when you can get like Kane, when you can get Muller? Do you get me? Like, especially even for cheaper. Laurent is nice. He can be very versatile. Can play fullback. Amazing playstyle pluses. S plus easy. We have got harder. I don't know, man. This type of card is kind of a placement, I like to call them. 38,000 coins. Yeah, that card is definitely A plus, man. The epitome of A plus. Nwaneri, definitely incisive, helps him a lot. Does he have Rocket Plus? I think so. The main one, Nwaneri. 426k, a lot of coins, cannot lie. 5-star skills, very, very good stats. The thing is, he doesn't really have the aura like a Dembele. Like, you'll know what I'm saying if you play verse them or use them. But Nwaneri is definitely close, though. I can give you that. Very close to S+. We've got Moreno. It's okay, man. Like, these are cards that I don't really even look at. It's kind of like, even if they get an Evo that looks and increases the value or meta of the card, it's not even ideal. Someone like Moreno, personally speaking, is not the greatest, bro. Ball control, yeah, that card is mid. Straight up. I'm happy to place him like around there. We've got Pedro is decent, you know. These are cards that you're gonna have some fun. I'd say that, you know. Pululu, I love the name, by the way. Is this dynamic image him smiling? Yeah, it is low-key. 15k, very nice pace split with amazing playstyle plus. That card I can definitely get behind in terms of in terms of like an actual usable card that's cheap, you know. Nuno Mensch, what a beast. Not much cards like him and not much fullbacks that can replicate what he does. He has basically almost above 90 pace split, Rocket Plus and Intercept Plus. Now a pace and a defending playstyle plus, insane. Reynard, very, very good center back. Wouldn't really deem her like the team of the year because she doesn't have the playstyle plus like the third one. Very decent enough card, and she's cheap as hell, bro. Cheap as chips. So I'm happy to place her upper S. Schlotterbeck's a very nice one as well. Definitely middle / upper S. We got Vidra. Sounds like something straight up out of like. Wait, that's actually Hydra, right? Yeah, out of Marvel, bro. Finesse shot plus 17,000 coins. It's okay. Definitely minimum S though. So for that reason, I'm happy to place him like there. I think a little bit better than that Pululu actually. What is his playstyle pluses? Finesse shot plus, yeah, not bad actually. Not completely terrible, bro. So I'm happy to place him like there. We've got Weah as a cam. Incisive always goes a long way. So I'm happy to place her in that middle slot / lower S. McCabe as a left back. She has the whip pass plus and the slide tackle. Not greatest playstyles under the sun. But in-game, not a completely bad shout. Zanotti. Jockey plus is okay. Minimum S. Payot, definitely higher S for sure. This is a card I actually got a low-key look at. Wow, how much is Payot, bro? Eva Payot, 259k rapid plus with 98 finishing. 85 reactions, always add a sentinel to boost reactions in terms of 1v1 battles, etc, you know? And make her seem a little bit better than what she is. Definitely add a sentinel. She's 100% going upper S though. Bunny Shaw, personally speaking, usable, but not anything to write home about. And the very last one, not much cams to write home about in general, but yeah, incisive and tiki-taka is going to be nice with 5-star. You boys know where this is going. Save the best for last. Not quite, but yeah, I definitely think he is getting S+. So let us look at the S+ slot. Let's maneuver some cards around. Let us go Kane a bit up. Tess is fine. Muller's cool. We can go Kimmich a little bit up. Gabriel's cool there. Dembele can stay more or less around there, and then yeah, that's fine. We've got Lewandowski. That's a tough one, eh? A little bit on the fence of that one because I feel like Lewandowski in game won't live up to his stats. 5-star weak foot with amazing stats, might I add. That's an interesting one, bro. That's a very interesting one. Advanced forward plus. The thing is, 2 playstyle pluses, right? I'm gonna leave him there for now because I feel like in game he's gonna feel a little bit heavy. That's the issue. Martinez got a finesse shot as well. Decent enough card. I wouldn't really deem him as S+ as well. Desa is fine there. You know what? Desa can go up one. De Ligt is cool. Kubo's fine. Yeah, not too bad. And then we've got the A+ slots. These are cards. You know, Prince can go up with the finesse shot plus. These are cards that are just placements. You're going to pack them a lot of the time. And yeah, John Zotter can actually go up as well. And then, yeah, that's about it, man. Tell me, do you agree with this tier list? I've been MetaMike. I'll check you boys in the next one. And that's about pretty much most of the tier lists, bro. I'll see you in about a week for the next tier list video. God damn, that is a lot of tier lists. But yeah, thank you so much, boys. Catch you in the next one, man. Peace.